Hey YouTube, another day, another city. Last night I landed in Adelaide around about 7 o'clock. So I only had a short amount of time to throw my stuff off in the hotel room and then have a quick wander around. But I've woken up this morning to another very, very hot day. It is 9 o'clock and it's already 30 degrees. So it's going to be a hot one. Here it's 24th of December. So it's Christmas Eve. And I'd just like to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas. Enjoy their break. And a Happy New Year to you all. I'm currently in the Botanical Gardens of Adelaide, which is nice and peaceful and a little bit cooler. So I'll just show you a few sights as we go along, and then I'll head for the city just before lunchtime, and then I'll disappear inside for the hottest part of the day. Okay, enjoy the tour. Boy, it's hot. Okay, a little bit of reflection. Again, I know I've said it before, but I'm still pinching myself that I'm actually here. I'm doing this trip, and I couldn't be more happier doing what I'm doing. I think the last 2 days, though, of being in the outback, having a guide with some lovely people. There were 4 other people, myself and the driver, the guide. And the whole experience has been magical, but the last 2 days in the outback with the wildlife, spotting the certain animals and, you know, not in a cage, it has been magical. So far that has been my favourite part of the holiday. No other people around, been in the outback, driving on dirt roads. Wow, it's just the landscape. Like my niece said to me this morning, she said, you know, it's so diverse from one place to the other. It's, you know, it has everything. You know, from being up north to the tropical rainforests, to the outback, the barren outback. There's no water about, all the creeks are dried up, to the cities, you know, where it's 42 degrees. It's been incredible. I'm going through all sorts of emotions and all sorts of seeing different things. it is amazing, and it's so different. Yet everybody I've run into, locals, Australians, they have been absolutely fantastic, really welcoming, nice people. But I think one of the funniest guys was the taxi driver from the airport last night. As soon as I got in the taxi and told him where I want to go, he said in the nicest possible way, "Oh, good day, Pom." And I mean that in the nicest possible way. And we had so much banter. For everybody that's not English, a Pom, prisoner of Her Majesty, an old expression. It used to be a little bit bad to use it, but nowadays it's a good bit of fun between the English and Australians. And he was just so funny. We were talking about the cricket and the rugby. So yeah, it's been an amazing time. And I'm really only halfway through the holiday, which is fantastic. So as I say, I'm currently in Adelaide, in the Botanical Gardens. Tomorrow I shall be collecting another car, and I shall be driving down the Great Ocean Road. First stop off is a little place called Mount Gambier, where I shall spend Christmas Day and Christmas evening. Then I have another drive to Port Campbell, stay in Port Campbell for the night, and then on to Melbourne. Then I have a few days in Melbourne to have a good look around. It should be nice. I've got a couple of excursions to go on, a couple of wildlife excursions, which again is going to be great. Looking forward to. So follow me on the journey. So stay tuned, keep watching, and let's see a little bit more of Adelaide. I'm just walking around the Square of Adelaide. It's built up basically of a square in the middle, and at each corner of that square is a park. Over here we have the zoo. That's back into the centre of the city. Just over this wall here is the Adelaide Oval. And you can see just in the background there's some bats just on the outskirts of the zoo. They're going absolutely crazy. They're fruit bats, they're huge. Aussies like to call them flying foxes. And as you can tell by his breathing, it's very, very hot today. Hey guys, you okay? Walking around, I've noticed it's very clean. But very, very dry. This is St Paul's Cathedral, which is right next to the Oval. Pretty amazing. So that's the second park done. Whoops. Oh, I've lost my cat. Lost my dead cat. Okay, so that's the second park done. I think I've done about 10k so far. Not feeling too bad, but it's getting a little bit warm at the moment. I've already drunk about a litre and a half of water, which reminds me I need to go pee-pee. On that note, see you in a mojo. Okay, looking back at St Paul's through the park. Next to the Maggies. That's what I love about the Australians. They shorten. I thought the English shortened every word. The Aussies shorten it even more, which is great. Posties and garbos. That's a pretty impressive structure. So you've got St Paul's at the back, the cathedral, and then you've got Adelaide Oval here, swinging around. Here's the main part of the city. And the park. Not many people around today, obviously. It's Christmas Eve and it's very, very hot. Only crazy Englishmen out in the midday sun.